Namaste, Adab, Sat Sri Akal. I'll speak. Today is India's Independence Day, and we hope to keep the show extremely positive. It's so easy to find fault with the people who divided India and who run India or who ran India. Let's just talk positive today. I have in the studio three lovely people, and that's excluding me. We have in the studio a most important person called Bhavya. She's almost 11. She'll be 11 in a few days' time. We have her daddy, who's spoken to the Queen for 15 minutes. And please come to the mic. You're talking to the mic, not me. And of course, we have our regular suspect, Syed Hassan Ahmed.
Hi.
Syed Saab. Let's speak it in English because...
Ji namaskar, adab, sat sri akal. Basically, I'm here to wish all the Indian community here, abroad and also in India, a very, very happy Day of Independence, Mubarak in Hindi and Urdu. But we feel that this is a great moment of achievement in the sense that India has really made huge strides in economic and other success. And also ending with the last election, which was so peaceful and so great, and a great change in India has already taken place.
What impressed me, did it impress you as well, that 71% of people voted in a country not that rich or literate, and no one even accused it of corruption.
True.
The other election, it was all, you go, sorry, your vote is taken.
Right.
And they could even fool the electronic machines. All that didn't happen. I think there's a basic change in Indian mentality, and I'd like your comments on that. You know, with the business of rape, I'm sorry to bring it so early in the topic. Women's position was not secure in India, where on the one hand, we Hindus worship goddesses. On the other hand, there's so many rapes happening. And worse than the rape is people saying, oh, bacche hain, galti kar dete, they make mistakes.
Doc,
you know, that's so sad that in a country that where we respect both countries, why this happens. But
somehow hidden by the infrastructure and its continuing successes in the West, rape is here as well. The only thing is it's subdued and it's not pointed out so much. And I'm pretty sure that India is way ahead and is making tremendous progress in this field.
The Prime Minister today, who was, as you quite rightly pointed, was not standing behind a bulletproof thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's a big change.
Yeah, it's a big change because normally Prime Ministers... And you said something very special about today's Prime Minister, the first one.
This is the first time in the history, actually, a Prime Minister did the speech, independent speech, without a scripted note.
Without script.
Without script.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I mean, you know, you are a good speaker.
He's a very talented man.
No, tell me, you know, if you speak from your heart, which you do, and I gave you a written speech,
right?
Everyone can make out Mayavati. These people, they read the damn thing.
Exactly.
And they get on cast votes.
Yes.
This all that. Yes. But anyway, and the other thing good about the election was it was the young voters who got him in. The people on Twitter, Facebook, the young population.
They wanted
the Buddhas lost out because they're not used to technology.
True.
Would you agree? I mean, you're a software engineer.
Yeah, that's true.
If there wasn't Twitter, Facebook, and if he, Narendra Modi, didn't have an iPhone, of which he keeps taking pictures. On the one hand, he's very narcissistic. Well, so am I. But he's conversant. Can you imagine Manmohan Singh even answering a phone call? So I think he is up to date.
Yeah.
There are changes. There are other subtle changes. Swami Ramdev always went to a Pathshala, never went to an English medium school.
Right.
But slowly I hear words like USP, ROI.
Yes.
So obviously there are even Swamis who are so important who are trying to learn English, and I respect them for that. Another change I've noticed that people from the south, at one time there was big objection to speaking in Hindi. They make such an effort, and Subramanian Swami is my guru. He speaks Tamil obviously fluently. I don't understand. His English is brilliant. He was in Harvard, but he speaks Hindi just as good, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, we have got over those little divisions that we fought about. Otherwise, we quarrel over such titchy little things, you know. You go to Bengaluru, all the signs are only in.
And of course, what you mentioned about Mr. Modi's speech, and G.B. Gopalan mentioned that it wasn't written. You know, when you speak extempore and without writing, then it's coming from the heart.
Yeah. And people believe you.
It comes out and you cannot subdue it because you didn't predetermine it and write it.
You know, I mean, my mother was watching and I was getting ready to come here quickly. I heard him say that हमें बहुत शर्म से मेरा सर झुक जाता है रेप को लेकर के, लेकिन आप याद रखें कि आप बेटियों से, you tell your, I'll speak in English, you ask your daughters, where are you going, when will you come, keep the mobile phone me as soon as you're ready, I'll pick you up. But with the sons, do what you like. How many Indian fathers or Pakistani fathers say to the boys, where were you, when will you phone back, when will you come back? I mean, you got two daughters, you look after them. But if it was your son, कोई गल नहीं, करने दो.
ऐसा है ना, लड़का है. Male dominated society दुनिया में रही है, आस्ता-आस्ता चेंज हर जगह आ रही है. अब देखिए यहाँ पर भी आई, हमारे सामने आई, effectively.
English.
Yeah, it's a two sides of a coin. Actually.
Yes. But these are deep-rooted cultural changes that have to actually change. We have to have it, you know. Yeah. The other thing, I mean, we'll do a Narendra Modi show tomorrow. Would you prepare for that at least? No, okay. I had a word with my mother. I hope it comes through. If it somebody's phone. Who's that, please? Who's that, please?
Hello, sir.
Who's that, please?
Sir, is this Spice FM?
It is Spice FM. Who's that?
Yes, this is Zain calling you from Newcastle.
What's it about?
So I was just calling, like, I just wanted to speak to Dr. Anand.
I am Dr. Anand. Speak to me.
Oh, Dr. Anand, you there? Oh, okay. I just needed to tell you that I've just started to listen to your radio. Like, I've just come into Newcastle.
Oh.
And, I've loved your radio, and it's, like, great because I moved from Sunderland and your radio was not available over there. And now I'm feeling like I'm home. Because, it's really, really nice.
What a compliment. Thank you, sir.
Like you're in the car and...
Where are you? Where are you, my friend? Where's your car?
Oh, my car is in, like, right now I'm in Fenham.
Fenham, walk into the studio. Why are you wasting telephone money? Come to the beacon.
You're there?
Yeah. I'm talking to you live. I'm not sitting in New Zealand. Bring your car to the Beacon building, park it, come, go to the desk, ask where we are, come and join us now.
Dr. Anand, I'll be coming today at 3 o'clock because right now I have to go for Jummah, you know what I mean?
Okay, but before Jummah, yaar, it's only 12 o'clock. Jummah starts at 1:30 and 2:30.
Dr. Anand, I have to go home. I have to prepare for
you have to get ready and all. Okay, but you're welcome to any show. My shows are Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Dr. Anand, I love to visit you.
ठीक है.
So nice talking to you, and I'll be coming to you. Inshallah.
Thank you. Very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you for your call.
I'm a big fan of you. Thank you
very much. Oh my God. Thank you.
Thank you
very much.
If I was any whiter, I would blush. You know, I try to make the thing real. Yesterday I was sitting with Sandeep and said, Sandeep, let's turn Studio One into a studio instead of just a recording studio and a storehouse of garbage.
Right.
I told him yesterday. He said, okay, let's do it. I said, make a window here. You know, the quality of people that come here. I'm waiting for Sir John Hall to come.
Oh, wow.
I mean, this is better than the other place, but it could be better, you know.
Yes.
I actually want a television studio where the sound also goes out. Yeah. The other idea, you know, what do you think of GB? I know it's Indian independence, but you're doing other things. Amar Mirza is taking over the bistro.
Oh.
And from 1st of September. And I'll put it to him, put a L-shaped cushion in the corner nearest us.
Okay.
And give me a similar chair, white or red or whatever you fancy, white and black, Newcastle United, whatever. And we run my radio shows from there. And anyone can come in and join. And the mics will be closer. So you can have a coffee, tea. It advertises the bistro. At night, if I do a show, it will be seen.
Oh, so the bistro will still have coffee and whatever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You'll be sitting in bistro, yucking your head off. And I'll be talking to somebody else. I wanted live. You know, there's a lady called something Tandon. It's not Ravina, it's some Tandon, who does a Sunday morning show from a hotel in London.
Okay.
She's brilliant, you know, because she actually has people phoning in. She has MPs phoning in. Someone else on the phone. Oh, hello, good afternoon. Who's that, please?
Hello, Dr. Saab.
अरे कैसे हैं मियाँ जी?
मियाँ साहब,
आप फोन करते हैं मेरा दिल बाग बाग हो जाता है.
बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो.
थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू मियाँ जी.
सुनने वाले हैं रेडियो स्टेशन पे सभी बाहर.
थैंक यू सर.
बिजनेस से बैठे हुए हैं और सबको भी.
थैंक यू. अगर इधर से गुजरेंगे तो बतीसा रखा है.
मैं सुन रहा था, मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ ये उधर तो आते नहीं है, रेडियो पे बहुत आते हैं.
कौन? सैयद
मियाँ साहब वो
बताइए. आप अपने सफाई दीजिए. क्यों नहीं आ पाते?
मियाँ साहब वो घर में कुछ रिपेयर हो रही जिसकी वजह से मुझे इनसे भी छुट्टी लेनी.
क्या रिपेयरिंग होती है भाई?
वो ईंटें और गारा है, अब क्या करें?
मैं फोन पे बात नहीं करूँगा, फिर बात करूँगा.
ठीक है.
ओके, थैंक यू भाई. थैंक यू. आपने जो हमें टेक्स्ट भेजा था, आई सेंट इट टू करमचंद, who was missing you. I sent it to Arif Asad Saab, who was missing you. and somebody whose name I won't say, वो कहते हैं कि enemy camp चले गए. हम कहे नहीं यार, so I sent that.
किसी कैंप में
नहीं, आप किसी कैंप में नहीं है. आप एक टांग इधर एक टांग उधर है. दिल्ली में पैदा हुए, लाहौर में बड़े हुए, कराची में भी काम किए. So this man. Okay, we were talking about how to improve thing. See, we are very lucky. Yesterday, I cannot tell you how much of a fan I am of the statement that Iftikhar Khan made, and I said this yesterday as well, that people from India and Pakistan who are fighting with each other, not the soldiers who are just doing the bidding, the politicians, the religious people, fanatics, they should come and stay in Newcastle for a week. We'll do a course on brainwashing them into becoming friends.
Doc, in this respect, I would like to make a small comment.
Please.
If, say for example, Mr. Gopalan is here.
Gopalan.
And,
GB, call him GB.
Gopalan from Gopal. And Bhavya. And supposing we opened the line today and said, there is no border.
Yeah.
You think people are going to jump across and hug each other?
Yeah,
And that's the human spirit, you know.
Yeah,
and
exactly,
of course, it's all the political,
No, it also sells weapons in the West.
Of course.
Yeah.
But we can't keep blaming the West, The West has been there for a long time, dividing us all over the place.
Yeah, absolutely.
How long can we carry on? Okay, you're listening to Doc, Syed, Bhavya and GB on the Indian Independence Day show, and the lines are open 273988, 00441912739888 if you're ringing from Canada. You can also cheaply come on Skype, doc.anand, DOC, doc, full stop, ANAND on Skype. Even Skype line is open. You can text me on my mobile, that's open. You can email me on anandji@me.com. मेरा घर खुला है, खुला ही रहेगा तुम्हारे लिए. So, I don't know, when you leave, not now, when you leave, can you grab Joel and say that this line is not working?
Right.
We just need a second studio.
I'll do it now
Spice can become so big. It can become so big. You got Sunila, who does a fantastic show on Tuesday.
Oh, yes.
You got Sanam, who's got huge following. And it broadcasts from Middlesbrough as well. You got Yavar Hussain. You got me. You got Amar Mirza. You got Sandeep's morning show. And I'm sorry if I'm not mentioning the afternoon shows, but these have massive following in the people who can pay.
Yes.
I have no problem with young kids doing music, but nobody will pay them because they look after poor people. We are connected with the rich and powerful. This studio could be far better than Awaz FM or any of these places.
True.
There has to be a will, though. Because, there's so much. We are like a Rolls Royce doing milk rounds.
True.
Don't you agree? Because, the level of talk that you do with Yavar Hussain and people listening in Pakistan, the world is your oyster,
Yes.
The world's your oyster, and we should do more. So your body image says you're leaving. Bhavya, you can grab his seat.
I'll take leave from you regretfully.
Okay, but you will sell Joel to repair the damage.
Definitely. And if I'm free before 2, I'll definitely drop in again. Okay. Thank you so much.
It's not working. Something is loosened up. Okay.
See you.
Okay. Move chairs. That is a. Hello.
नमस्कार डॉक्टर साहब, आदाब अर्ज़।
अरे सनम भाई, मुमताज सनम, आपका सुबह में भी नाम ले रहे थे. बहुत अच्छी बातें कहा आपके बारे में.
आपकी मेहरबानी, मुझे पता है आप तरह तरह की बातें करते रहते हैं। मैं आपको पहले, आप सब जितने भी यहाँ मेहमान हैं सबको सलाम, नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल। मुझे मालूम नहीं कौन कौन बैठे हैं.
हाँ, बैठे हैं जीबी गोपालन और उनकी बेटी भव्या. शी इज अ फैंटास्टिक डांसर, ही इज अ फैंटास्टिक सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर.
नमस्कार डॉक्टर साहब.
हाँ, but GB Gopalan speaks in English, unless you know Malayalam.
Only English.
Do you know Malayalam?
Yes, I know a little bit. I can sing a song.
He doesn't know Punjabi either.
मैं सिर्फ मुबारकबाद और इसका इंडिया का जो इंडिपेंडेंस डे है उसके सिलसिले में फोन कर रहा हूँ.
थैंक यू सनम भाई.
आप सब स्टूडियो में जो मौजूद हैं और जो लोग हमारी इंडियन कम्युनिटी के दोस्त अब मेरे और आपके और सब स्पाइस एफएम के सब के सुन रहे हैं, दिल्ली ये नहीं कि ऊपर से, नहीं दिल्ली मुबारकबाद पेश कर रहा हूँ. और जितनी हमारी इंडियन कम्युनिटी है दूसरे मुल्कों में और इंडिया में, सब के लिए मैं ऐसा कहा करता हूँ कि पहले इंडिया आजाद हुआ तो फिर पाकिस्तान आजाद हुआ.
बहुत अच्छी बात आप कहते हैं। आप आपके दिल से जो बात निकलती है ना, हम आपका नाम हमेशा लेते रहते हैं। मैं बार बार कहता हूँ कि हिंदू पब्लिकेशन का बुक 1990 में बना रहा था तो मुझे पंडित सनम मिले उसके ढोलक के लिए, और आप पहले मुसलमान हो जो मुझे नमस्ते बोलना शुरू किए थे 1990 में। अब बहुत लोग करते हैं। हम बात ऐसे उठी कि इस्लामिक शो में डिस्कशन हो रहा था खुदा और अल्लाह। हम कहते मैं लोगों को कहता खुदा हाफिज़, वो कहते नहीं अल्लाह बोलो। और यही डॉक्टर साहब समझा रहे थे कि क्या फ़र्क है जी।
जो कहते हैं देखिए ईश्वर खुदा सब अपनी अपनी लैंग्वेजेस में
हाँ,
नाम
बस लैंग्वेज की बात है। बिल्कुल
पहले मानना तो चाहिए, किसी भी नाम से माने।
हाँ हाँ हाँ,
मानने
क्या
तो सही, ठीक है ना।
हाँ,
ये भी बड़ी बात है कि अल्लाह को, खुदा को, भगवान को, ईश्वर
हाँ,
को
हाँ,
एक मानते हैं और सब मानते हैं। ये बहुत बड़ी बात है।
जीबी सिंह एग्जैक्टली। और शेक्सपियर कहते हैं रोज बाय एनी अदर नेम वुड स्मेल द सेम, है ना। गुलाब की खुशबू किसी भाषा में है, इट्स द सेम।
तो क्योंकि मैं अपनी इंग्लिश में भी हो रहा है, पंजाबी में मैं कहना चाहता हूँ जो हमारे इंडिया के दोस्त हैं जो उर्दू पंजाबी इंग्लिश नहीं समझ सकते, उन्होंने भी मैं अपने वालों इंडिया दे इंडिपेंडेंस डे ਦੀਆਂ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ देना।
क्या बात है सनम भाई।
हाँ, पाकिस्तान कल्चर सोसाइटी वालों और सारी पाकिस्तानी कम्युनिटी वालों।
क्या बात है, क्या बात है। और 23 तारीख को या 22 तारीख को फ्राइडे को जुम्मा के दिन 7:30 बजे पाकिस्तान इंडिपेंडेंस डे सेलिब्रेट हो रहा है कल्चरली, है ना।
हाँ जी, तो वो इंडिया वो दोनों का मना लेंगे ना मिलके।
ठीक है, हम तो आएंगे ही, हम तो छोड़ेंगे नहीं, लेकिन और भी अच्छे अच्छे लोगों को मैं पकड़ रहा हूँ। और अगर आप 2 बजे के पहले इधर से गुजरे तो बतीसा आपके लिए रखा हुआ है, बतीसा खाने के लिए। पतीसा, हाँ जी,
वो आप पूरा फुल बॉक्स मंगा के रखें।
ओके, थैंक यू जी, थैंक यू। नहीं, थोड़ा सा कहाँ चलेगा।
कैरी ऑन, गुड शो है, सब कॉल कर रहे हैं, अपनी अपनी नेक तमन्नाएं समझते हैं।
हाँ, गुड डिजायर्स,
गुड विशेस,
हाँ,
तो सबके लिए हमारी हैं। और उम्मीद करता हूँ कि हमारे यहाँ अमन हो, पीस हो,
बिल्कुल,
हम सब एज ए ब्रदर और फ्रेंडली
बिल्कुल
वो बन के रहें।
बिल्कुल।
और कैरी ऑन डॉक्टर साहब।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच। आपका कॉल का बहुत 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 थैंक यू, बहुत थैंक यू। That was Mumtaz Sanam, who I've known for about 30 years.
Yeah.
We did a Hindu prayer book long before your time on digital audio tape. And who do you think was playing the dholak? Mumtaz Sanam.
Oh.
So I've been cross-religious. I don't see all this. We used to have a musical thing called Asian Artist Network. It still runs.
Yeah.
Most of them don't know that I started it. Chalta hai, but at least the baby is running.
Okay.
So Newcastle is an interesting place. Sanam, Kuldeep, and somebody else started a thing called Halchal in 1985.
Okay.
And that has moved on, became Gurukul. Then we had a bit of a row. Asians always have a fight, of course.
Yeah.
But hello, Bhavya, what do you think? Do you think we are more quarrelsome than other people, Asians? Or we can see it more? What do you think? Because we quarrel a lot, you know. Everyone has their own angle. When you were dancing, somebody was telling me where to put the camera. I said, mind your own business, you know. I've brought 4 cameras. I'm doing it for nothing. I don't want your opinion. But anyway, your dad said it in a nice way, so I listened. I was filming your feet from behind, but the camera wanted the total black. Arey yaar, how can I do the video? So there was a device in the camera called Spy, so I made it Spy camera. It came out nice. Did you like the videoing?
Yeah.
But now you can look up there and up here, 2 DSLR cameras. Proper, not iPhones. Proper expensive cameras. And the iPhone is also running. So you're going to have a lovely show. How are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
Tell me, you what do you do? Where do you go to school?
I go to Gospel Junior High Academy.
Junior High Academy. And it's quite a good school.
Yeah.
Okay. You also learn dancing most importantly. After that is dancing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why is dancing so important to you?
Because when I'm dancing, it's just so...
Do you know you become an angel when you dance? I don't say that easily. When I was 6 years old, when I was 7, my sister was 5. I used to take her to Bharatiya Nritya Kala Mandir in Patna to learn Bharatnatyam.
Yeah.
So all that all that I've heard all my life. So it started, and then I got interested in music. So were it not for my sister learning Bharatnatyam,
Okay.
I wouldn't be so deeply into Indian classical music.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's why it started for me.
Yeah.
And
it's mainly actually from my Amma's, my mother's root actually. They got this cultural, especially the
lineage,
classical background actually.
Your mother is a teacher.
Yeah, she was a Carnatic music teacher.
How do I know this? I've interviewed you. That's how. Yeah. So it runs in the blood.
Yeah.
So you value it.
Exactly.
What does your daughter get from dancing that you can see as a mature adult?
I think it's actually the culture, especially when you talk about the Indian arts form, any Indian arts form actually, it's very closely related to the culture as well. So when she learned the Bharatanatyam, or she's learning Hindustani music as well. So when she's learning it, at the same time she's gradually grabbing the cultural values as well, which is the most important thing, for her future.
So it gives her a grounding.
Exactly.
And if Indian dance and Indian arts, meaning classical music,
and
Karnataka, North Indian, I don't care about. It's Indian.
Yeah, it's Indian actually. That's what I'm saying actually, because
it's got such a long lineage.
Thing is, it's most of the Indian classical forms are very the way they express is in a polite way. How to respect the teacher, guru, how to respect the parents, how to respect the country. So it that's all.
It's a stepping stone towards spirituality.
Exactly.
Because Indian classical dancing, Indian classical painting, Indian classical music is not to please the king. Exactly. I said this on the show before, in the morning show. Yeah. Because young kids from our country come here, their parents are busy making money, and the kids have nothing. They eat McDonald's, they wear mini skirts, and they do bhangra or something like that. They just don't know what they're missing out on.
Exactly.
So I was asked, what do you think of this music? I said, no, nothing about Western music. I haven't finished with Indian music. Why should I bother with that?
Yeah.
Simple.
Exactly.
Because our music has lasted, and as a scientist, I'll have you know that Indian classical music is still based on the harmonic scale.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a logarithm of 22, not logarithm of 12. So it's twice as accurate as Western music. Western music is tempered. The beauty of Western music is like fast food.
Yeah.
You come from Japan, you come from China, you come from Patna, you come from Bengaluru. Sit down. C is 256 cycles.
Yeah.
Why the hell? How does it matter whether it's 256, 257? As Indians, we value relationship. So I will. You're young enough for me to call you by your name. But in this country, you can call me Anand. In India, I wouldn't dare.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Not because I'm a doctor, because I'm older than you.
Yeah,
Acha. Uncle Ji, Bhai Sahab, Amma, everyone. How many people do you call by the first name? Very few. And they are very close male friends.
Yeah.
The women, you will add a G.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Or Behan Ji or something.
Yeah.
Turn the mic a bit more towards yourself. We are missing on your dialogue. And pull the mic towards yourself. Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
So, our culture is very respectful. Our culture is also got that idea that if you respect your mother, father, your country, then you only will you really respect God.
Yeah, that's why actually we have to know, especially the young generation has to learn the history behind the people who struggle to find get the freedom from whoever So the cultural values, especially when you talk about the song like Vande Mataram and Jana Gana Mana.
I love Vande Mataram.
Yeah, because actually it's actually truly represent your gratitude, your love towards the country. The Vande Mataram clearly express that actually.
Well, I'll let you have a bit of Hemant Kumar.
Yeah. Yeah, well, in Indian culture actually we call Mata, Pita, Guru.
In that order.
Before the God comes. So
if you can't understand your mother and father, how the hell will you understand God?
Because they are the living or the
representations.
The gods you've seen. Actually, protected you all your life. Actually, so then only
then you'll understand higher things and disciples and apostles and godliness.
Yeah.
But if you can't understand your own mother, why do we? When I invite you to my house or you to me to yours, more importantly, there's always food. Why? Because the first thing you experience as a baby is mother's milk.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it? Exactly, food is not just a nutritional value.
Yeah.
Food has love in it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
And this is the song that got India the freedom.
Yes, this is the song.
Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram, yes.
And then suddenly we had partition, and then suddenly people said, no, we can't have that. So what did we take? Rabindranath Thakur's, King George V, Jana Gana Mana.
Yeah. Respect both.
I hope Narendra Modi changes the national anthem. Okay, I just asked my mother to say a few words,
Okay,
and I'll
please,
put
yeah.
her on.
Okay.
My own mother. हाँ माँ, 1946 अक्टूबर में मैं पैदा हुआ था. मतलब ये कि आपके पेट में था आज़ादी के 2 साल पहले से. तो उस समय के बारे में बताइए, हालात कैसे थे उस समय, नाना क्या करते थे. आप कुछ बता रही थी कि नाना एक गवर्नमेंट लीडर थे उस समय, तो अंग्रेज के अधीन थे उस समय, हालांकि 3 साल जेल उन्होंने बिताया था. तो उस समय माहौल क्या था, क्या आपको याद है उस समय का?
उस समय एक अंग्रेज को सजा हुई थी, फाइन हुआ था, और पता लगा कि वो शिप से, पहले तो शिप ही जाता था, शिप से वो भाग रहा है इंग्लैंड. तो उसको बुलवा करके उससे वसूल किए उतना पैसा, दोना चाहना बेसी नहीं. उसको नाउ यू कैन गो कह करके
माने अपना उन्होंने असूल लिया पैसा.
हाँ.
अच्छा, नाना ने जमींदारी बिल भी मूव किया था ना?
हाँ.
तो वो था कि बिहार में जमींदारी ना हो.
हाँ.
तो उसका इंस्टीट्यूट में रिकॉर्ड्स है?
होगा, हमको पता नहीं.
अच्छा, ठीक है. और बताइए, आप स्वतंत्रता के लिए आपने क्या किया जब आप बहुत जवान थी, बच्ची थी तब?
हमको यही हुआ कि हम अगर इन लोगों को स्ट्राइक में शामिल कर लें तो कुछ तो होगा. तो उन लोगों को स्कूल के आगे हम खड़े हो गए और वहाँ लिख दिया हम आज़ाद हैं, ऐसे कुछ लिख दिया. तो
चौक से, खल्ली से?
हाँ. तो लोग आए, देखे, बोले कि सब क्या करती हैं, ये आपके फादर की नौकरी जाएगी, वो गवर्नमेंट लीडर हैं, ऐसा मत कीजिए. वो बोला कि ठीक है, जो होगा सो हम भोगेंगे. तो
नाना बोले
हाँ, जो भी होगा सो हम लोग भोग लेंगे, उसमें कुछ नहीं है.
हाँ.
तो लोग इज्जत करते थे और ईमानदार थे ना.
अच्छा, डैडी भी जब जेल गए थे तो बड़के चाचा बोलते थे कि हमारा नौकरी खा जाएगा.
उनको नौकरी कहाँ थी, वो बड़के चाचा नहीं, वो एक चाचा थे, नकुल बाबू का करते थे.
तो उनको लगा था नौकरी चली जाएगी.
हाँ, अंग्रेज के खिलाफ आप काम कर रहे हैं तो नौकरी जाएगी. लेकिन
और रविंद्र ठाकुर ने जनगण मन लिखा.
हाँ.
तो उनकी पूरी फैमिली ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी में काम करती थी.
हाँ.
तो हम कोई बुराई नहीं कर रहे, हम ये कह रहे हैं कि उनका डिवाइडेड लॉयल्टीज था.
हाँ.
तो नेहरू, गांधी, जिन्ना, ये उस समय के लोग थे.
हाँ.
तो ये बताइए कि नरेंद्र मोदी तो कभी गुलामी देखा नहीं, होता हमसे भी जवान है.
हाँ.
है ना?
हाँ.
तो उसको वो गुलामी का आइडिया ही नहीं है कि गोरों का तलवा चाटना है.
हाँ.
सो हम कह रहे हैं.
हाँ.
ये बात सही है या नहीं है?
हाँ, सही है.
क्योंकि आप लोगों ने अंग्रेजों के काफी जूते खाए और उनके तकलीफात से है.
सब तरह की बात है.
हाँ.
एग्जाम नहीं दे सकते हो, तुम्हारा ऑनर्स छीना जाएगा. इम्तिहान देना है तो दो, लेकिन ऑनर्स नहीं मिलेगा इस पर तुमको,
क्योंकि तुम अंग्रेज के खिलाफ हो.
हाँ.
तो इससे डैडी के पढ़ाई में भी फर्क पड़ गया, क्योंकि बहुत इंटेलिजेंट आदमी थे.
हाँ.
वो तो फट से ऑनर्स मार्क्स ला सकते थे.
मुंह पर बोल देते थे.
हाँ, तो मुंह पर बोलने का नतीजा है जेल गए.
हाँ, वो तो जाएंगे.
तो ये सब अगर ये लोग कुर्बानी नहीं किए होते
तो आज नहीं होते,
तो आज हम आजाद नहीं होते.
हाँ, वो तो है.
अच्छा, आजादी के बाद हम इतने सड़ क्यों गए, एकदम बिल्कुल अंग्रेजों के जैसा बात करते हैं?
हम लोग आजादी खोज रहे थे, मिल गया तो बस चलो हो गया
बस छुट्टी. उसके बाद
हाँ, उसके बाद क्या करना है पता ही नहीं है.
हाँ.
बैठेंगे, सोचेंगे, तब ना कुछ करेंगे.
हाँ.
तो वही है, अगर कुछ करते, सब बैठते मिल करके. उस वक्त तो कांग्रेस पार्टी और तो कोई पार्टी वार्टी थी नहीं.
हाँ.
तो आदमी सोचता
जो करे वही
ठीक है. गांधी जी है, भक्ति हम लोग बहुत जल्दी कर लेते हैं.
इंडियन लोग बस किसी को भगवान बना डालते हैं.
किसी को भगवान बना डालते हैं.
हाँ. नहीं, गांधी जी इंसान ही थे, बहुत अच्छा काम किया, लेकिन इंसान थे.
नहीं, कमजोरी भी बहुत थी,
बहुत कमजोरियां थी उनमें. हाँ. नेहरू के लिए,
हाँ,
पटेल को बनने में उनको डर लगता था.
हाँ, नेहरू.
लेकिन बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग बात है, उसी गांधी के गुजरात से नरेंद्र मोदी निकला.
हाँ.
लेकिन एक थे, अब क्या कहें गांधी जी को बुरा, और एक है बिल्कुल गिर शेर हैं.
हाँ.
अभी देखिए कैसे लाल किला में खड़ा होकर भाषण दे रहे हैं, नो बुलेट प्रूफ, नो नथिंग.
नहीं, कुछ नहीं.
ठीक है, थैंक यू. We are free with chalk, and people saying, "Don't write that, or your father will lose his job." And the father said, "It doesn't matter." You know, people did sacrifice a lot. Sadly, India couldn't enjoy it as much as Pakistan did, because it was just starred by so much killing, rape, burning of 1 million people, you know. That is, whenever people talk about genocide, I say, excuse me, we've had many genocides in India, and I'm the first Indian who will tell you about it. There are a lot of Indians who don't know and don't care. They're scared to talk about it. 1 million people. 1 million is a huge amount,
Oh yeah, lot, yeah.
So whether it's the Jewish genocide or the Palestinian genocide or the genocide in Burma, it is genocide. So I talk about Hindu Kush mountains where there was genocide, Red Indians, and 6 million Jews died, but 30 million Slovaks were killed, 500,000 gays were killed by Hitler. So we lost a million people, but we'd always talk about Jewish genocide. No, there's other genocides. Let's have a level playing field. Okay, so I want to ask you, have you got any stats on what's been happening since Gandhi? Tell me about the freedom movement, your impression of it.
Mangal Pandey,
yes. Amir Khan and his movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Mera Rang De Basanti Chola, that one. Yes.
The Shipai Lekhla, we call it actually.
Shipai? Shipai mutiny.
Yeah,
the English
mutiny.
Yeah, the English call it mutiny. We call it Zindabad.
Exactly. Yeah. That was in 29th of March 1875. Actually.
Wow.
Yeah, he started because actually, there was a clear way of discrimination among Indian soldiers or Indian workers and the British workers actually.
They were kept down, you break their spirit, make them feel small.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and then?
If they pay, when they pay 10 rupees to British soldiers, they were paying like, just coins to the Indian.
Syed, who was here, tells me when an American naval officer dies, he'll get millions.
Yeah.
And if a Filipino equal rank guy, he'll get thousands.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that small light actually spread around the country actually.
Right.
Yeah. Then.
Well, it's a bit like Gandhi saying, I will come to Gandhi, but he's saying, I don't want to be kicked out of a train, though I have first class ticket.
Yeah.
Many Indians were kicked out, but Gandhi took the initiative.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Then the fire was in everybody's hurt actually. Once somebody started it, it's just spread like
So he was a spark.
Yeah, it was a spark.
Waiting, and there was straw waiting to burn.
Exactly.
Very good. Okay. Then, what was the next step? Freedom fighters.
Yeah. Then that spread around the country, and then then there are so many other leaders, small leaders. They took in charge, and then it spread around the country. Then,
okay.
Yeah.
You were talking about other leaders after that. I mean, there was I've actually got recordings somewhere. Let me see if I can find them.
Yeah.
I'll let you listen to. We'll have a listen to some things about the very famous Rani Jhansi.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't just Gandhi, Nehru.
No, it's not actually.
No, but India just glorifies in Gandhi, Nehru.
Yeah.
So it's a bit time to give other people.
Yeah.
Listen, think about Maharana Pratap.
Yeah.
मैं एकलिंगनाथ का दीवान प्रताप सिंह, जिसे आज चित्तौड़ छोड़ने को मजबूर किया गया, प्रतिज्ञा करता हूँ।
जानना चाहते हो अपनी कहानी के बारे में?
This is 1590.
वो देखो, मुझे आने में देरी हो गई गुरुदेव।
Pratap Day in India. But it'll come. Nagada, the war drums.
Yeah, Shivaji established a competent and progressive civil rule with the help of disciplined military, and he was a true freedom fighter actually. He started with a very brave.
And that is 1630.
Yes, that's 1630. Yeah, it's a
But we don't have a Shivaji Day in India.
Well, yeah.
It's such a shame that we've just kowtowed to the latest edition of the book of freedom.
Yeah.
And forget all these characters. It's just Gandhi, Nehru, Nehru, Gandhi, Gandhi, Nehru, Nehru, Gandhi, Gandhi, Dindra.
Exactly.
Come on.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
These fellows did something for India.
Yeah.
And if they hadn't, independence wouldn't have happened. Yeah. You see, it takes a long time for a country to actually realize it's enslaved.
Yeah. And even surprised actually, even Mangal Pandey is not mentioned.
Until Amir Khan made a movie.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. This secularity, this fake secularity has really crushed out the culture of India.
Oh, yeah.
And it's coming back.
Exactly.
So watch this space. It's coming back.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Bollywood is doing things.
Yeah.
Hindi film industry.
Yeah.
Because nobody has the courage to wear Indian clothes.
Yeah.
Nobody has the courage to sing Hindi songs. If you see the guitar, let's talk about music. Nobody's playing the normal guitar. They're playing the janga chaka, chaka, janga chaka, chaka. Everyone, why? What's wrong with our instruments? Why do you have to have everything fair and lovely? I promise not to get political, but I am. Look at Nargis. She's beautiful. She's not white.
Yeah.
And look at Katrina Kaif. Yeah. She's white. She's another white woman from the streets of London.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me something about Rani Jhansi. I'm going to play something about her.
कहानी देश पर मर मिटने वाली वीरांगना की, कहानी झांसी की रानी।
हम वचन देते हैं अपनी झांसी किसी को नहीं देंगे।
आप सुन रहे हैं इंडियन इंडिपेंडेंस शो डॉक्टर आनंद के थ्रू। हमारे साथ बैठे हैं जीबी गोपालन और उनकी बेटी भव्या। ये ओरिजिनली केरला के हैं और हमारे शहर में रहते हैं। भव्या इज़ अ फैंटास्टिक डांसर। In fact, you know, when I put this up on YouTube, I'll use a bit of her dance and just put it in implant. Let people see how good she is. GP, you were telling me something about Rani Jhansi. What do you know?
Yeah, the Rani Lakshmi Bai.
Lakshmi Bai is her proper name.
Yeah, it's a proper name actually. Yeah. She's one of the other very important name. We should remember.
And this is 1857.
That's 1857 actually. Same like Shivaji.
Mangal Pandey, same era.
Exactly, yeah, same era actually. These are the names we should
revere,
remember actually. Yeah, on this day, very important personalities, persons or king, Rani.
Okay, if I do a show on Mangal Pandey, we'll have the movie DVD.
Yeah,
we'll have you sitting across on his birthday. So it's your business to research it.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, we will do that. Yeah.
Or his birth or death, whichever.
Yeah. Okay.
Or the day he was hanged.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the Brits.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't forget the people who gave their lives for us.
Exactly. Exactly. Bhagat Singh.
All of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Rani Jhansi was very young when she died. She was a single woman who adopted a baby, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you have a sound bite of Swami Vivekanand, who didn't pick up the sword, but he was a real spiritual guy.
Oh, yeah.
I think I have that speech he made, brothers and sisters of America.
Yeah.
Sisters and brothers of America.
They're clapping because he called them brother and sister.
It fills my heart with joy unspeakable to rise in response to the warm and cordial welcome which you have given us. I thank you in the name of the most ancient order of monks in the world. I am a Hindu. I am sitting in my own little well and thinking that the whole world is my little well. The Christian sits in his little well and thinks the whole world is his well. The Mohammedan sits in his little well and thinks that is the whole world. I have to thank you of America for the great attempt you are making to break down the barriers of this little world of ours, and hope that in the future the Lord will help you to accomplish your purpose.
Delegates and friends, today, the 19th of September, 1893.
Swami Vivekananda, 121 years ago, 123 years ago actually. Can you believe that? It was a wax recording. Just let's lighten it. Bhavya, can you show us some mudra? People who are listening won't see it, but you can see it on YouTube afterwards. On YouTube, you go doc space Anand. DOC is doc space ANAND. I was given this name by Sandeep Kapoor, so it's a good name. Show some mudras. I mean, what would you like to be? Would you like to be Krishna? Okay. So that is Krishna with the flute. Okay. How do you show Ram? With his dhanush. Is that dhanush and his tir? Shiva? Lord Shiva? Okay. Yes. Sitting in lotus position. And so. Nataraj, yes. Shiva the dancer, Nataraj. You do any posture. Wow. 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 Wonderful. It's so evocative. Pull a chair back and sit down. Tell me a bit more about dance. I mean, this culture is ancient. I talk about Harappa, Mohenjo-daro. Through our mutual friend Shankar Kashyap. I've studied Harappa in some depth. This culture is 9,000 years old at least. Punjab is not Punjab. It's 7 rivers. It's Sapta Sindhu. There's a river called Saraswati from which water is coming out today.
9,000 years.
9,000 years ago, when animals were first domesticated. Otherwise, you went and caught an animal.
Yeah.
Now you actually domesticate them, enslave them and eat them up. That's what we do. Put the headphones on. And Brahminabad in Pakistan now, but it was one India once.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like about this division. It separates two people who are the same person.
Yeah.
So anyway, Harappa is in Sindh now, in Pakistan.
Okay.
But Dholaviri, which is still in India, they're all one line. Now, if you look at satellite imaging of the ruins, they're all in one line. Why in the middle of the desert should be a line?
Because
why should? Because once there was a river.
Yeah.
So by satellite imaging, they started looking at underwater rivers.
Okay.
And they found river Saraswati.
Oh, okay.
And then we have a book called the Vedas, which is the oldest and the thickest book possible.
Yeah.
Long before all the text, before the Bible and before the Torah. Those are new kids on the block. This is ancient. This is like. And then you have a book with no one who wrote it, and you got a people who never wrote anything. Combine the two, you get Harappa.
Yeah.
So a lot of this mythology was lies perpetrated by the British to make us feel small and enslaved.
Exactly, yeah.
So I would like to pull that out if I can from my computer, if I can find it. I'll let you have a bit of hear from it. It is simply amazing what has gone on in the past. If I have it there, fine. If I don't, yes, I should have it. There we are, Harappa. Okay, here's something about the Aryan invasion and what a lie it is. We all are 9,000 years old, at least by carbon dating, and we also know that the Dwarka. Dwarka, Mr. B.S. Iyer or someone went through the government of India to say, can you remove that hotel from front of the Dwarka temple, today's Dwarka temple?
Yeah.
He dug down, he found another temple. He dug down, he found another temple. He dug down, he found seashells, and beneath it were the temples. Then it struck him that the stories he heard about Krishna and all were not mythology.
It's not.
They actually existed.
Yeah.
We've got the temples 30,000 years old. And today, the BJP has announced they will not break the Ram Setu in Sri Lanka and India, the connection.
Yeah.
So all that we have been made to feel small about. So we don't speak our language, we don't sing our songs, we eat pizzas. India has succeeded financially, but that's only the beginning.
Yeah.
That's just the beginning and no more. Yes. So how about we listen what the American chap thinks?
Leaders to India and brought their faith with them no earlier than 1500 BC, and we can gather from the material culture that the Rig Veda predates rapid civilization. All the evidence we need is there. And if we evaluate it without the imperatives of colonialism, if we put aside the absurd contortions required to maintain the Aryan invasion theory, a radically different history of humanity will appear before our eyes.
Basically, David Foley is saying, if we stop contorting ourselves and creating lies purposefully, then you'll realize that Indian culture is at least 30,000 years old. And I've got satellite images for anyone who cares to see them. I've done a talk in the Hindu temple, and anyone who wants to see it, I'll do it. The Pakistan Cultural Society also invited me to speak, which is very good. Because, the religions come afterwards. In the Harappan culture, there's a Shiva there, and the Shivling there from then. But the king there, interestingly, there was only one statue they have. Interesting, the same shape, face, nose, eyes as Narendra Modi. It's interesting. I've got the pictures. I'll show you sometime. So Shankar has done me a big favor. This is our Shankar Kashyap. What happened to Shankar was, because they got jealous of his efficiency and of course his brown skin. So they tried to abuse him through the GMC. So they had a GP. What the hell do I know about hip operations? I know a little bit that that's a ball and socket joint, no more than you, a little bit more. So they got a hand surgeon, a GP and some other fool, and he really ripped them apart, wrote a book called The Kangaroo Court. A Kangaroo Court about the General Medical Council. Because we too kowtow to these idiots, who control us. They are bad doctors, so they would join the GMC. If they had fun in their work, they wouldn't be running the GMC, they'd be actually seeing people. And I say this, I challenge any GMC member to come on the show. I need a good breakfast, so come and get eaten up. Because I've been inside it, I've been in front of them, I've told them off very badly. I've spent 90,000 or some pounds defending myself for no crime of mine. It all happens in London. And I just lost my son. And this idiot doctor, I wrote to him saying, look, you're trying 5 doctors at the same time. I've just lost my son. He says, if you're fit enough to work in your practice, you're fit enough to instruct your solicitor. I said, excuse me, I'm not buying a house. It's my whole career on the line for a crime I haven't committed. I haven't given her a sick note. So anyway, I'd like to challenge the GMC or anyone, the Kunsil. I love eating these people for breakfast because they are full of mediocre idiots. Full of them. I'm not saying everyone is, most of them are. Teachers are abused so badly in this country, they're not paid enough. Students have to pay for their education.
Not in Scotland.
Why is that?
I don't know.
You work in Scotland, don't you?
Tell
me why.
Scottish government, actually. I don't know.
Is Scotland a bit like Kashmir, that India and Pakistan keep pumping money into it to keep them on their side?
No prescription fee in Scotland.
Why? Who pays for it?
The government. Scottish government.
But does the Scottish government
it's the same government, actually,
No. Exactly. But then, does the English government bribe the Scottish government to do all that? If it can do it there, why can't do it here?
Exactly.
There is something. A wife is different from a girlfriend. Scotland is England's girlfriend. They keep it together. Like Kashmir in India and Pakistan. I know through my friends. It has its own ministry. It has its own prime minister. Why? Either you're part of India or you're foreign country. We don't want to make this political, but it's the same situation. We're trying to keep. In Bihar, we divided into Chota Nagpur was South Bihar. Now it's 2 separate states. Telangana, same thing. So when is Kerala getting divided? No, I don't understand this divide business. Why can't people live happily? I mean, here we are with Pakistanis and Bangladeshis.
I don't want to go too deep, actually, but it's literally, that's what some people they want actually, sort of some area they just took over.
Is it on the basis of religion?
Yes, basis of
I know, I understand exactly what you're saying, and I've said before, and I repeat, I know it's Indian independence. A country founded on religion is bound to fail in today's world.
Exactly. Yeah.
Look what's happening in most countries that are based on religion.
Yeah.
It's culture that I'm after, culture means river, mountain, dance, food,
exactly.
which is the same thing.
Yeah.
The religion is for your heart, it's for inside, it's your belief. See, okay, you're a Hindu, I'm a Hindu. Which is your favorite god? Shiva?
Shiva, yeah.
Mine is Ram, so I'm going to beat you up. No, I love Krishna, so I'll beat you up. I mean, these are different manifestations. They're not different, they're the same guy. Even Allah is the same person. To me, Allah, Jesus is son of God. But God, it's all the same, it's different interpretations. And we fight over such tiny things. In India, in Chennai, the Christians decided that the nuclear reactor won't be because the Pope had a sneeze. What is this nonsense? You live in India, you're an Indian Christian. Don't try to be a Vatican Christian. Isn't it? Be loyal. I'm a British Hindu. Hindu is what I have inside. British is I drive on the left side of the road. But I can't say, I'm wearing this today because of special occasion. I don't wear this every day. I can't wear this to a swimming pool. You know what I mean? Even Bhavya is laughing at they're ridiculous. But why beautiful Newcastle is. There's a girl. Her father is Nigerian doctor. Her mother is from, what country is that? Belgium. She had a kitchen running upstairs. With 30 Nigerian origin Christian children. And she had about 20 Pakistani origin, genetically born here. And she had about 10 Bangladeshi. And they were all cooking together. Bhavya, how do you see racism? Come closer, Mike. Is there racism in Newcastle among other people?
No.
Have you seen? Have you felt it ever?
No.
In your school?
No.
But you are a good dancer, so does everyone in your class know that you can dance so beautifully?
No.
But if you told them, what would they? They'd be jealous? She doesn't know. Look at her face. It's all gone blank.
Thing is,
children are so innocent, my God.
I know what she wanted to tell you actually, because
you tell me.
In the schools actually they got this sort of what is it? The
RE classes.
No, the performances, is it? At the end, you didn't get it because they give her only 30 seconds for a performance, and you know that actually she
get. Well, I'll just say this, and that's not racist.
She didn't get it.
No, I get a phone call to say we want a sitar player. I said for what? For a wedding. I said sitar players don't play at weddings. They have a sit-down audience. That's what we call a sitar. Because they cheapen it. This what we are. When she goes on the stage, she touches the stage with her and does namaste salam to the stage as if it's a godly performance.
Exactly.
We don't bring shoes and slippers up there.
Because she had actually the nails gone through her feet. She was dancing somewhere actually in a couple of months ago. And the reason they said, we didn't know that you're dancing with the barefoot actually.
But for them a barefoot is somebody who can't afford shoes.
Exactly.
And shoes are so unnatural.
Exactly.
So I'm quite tough. When I went to the Northern Arts and asked, they say, how many bums on seats? I say, excuse me, we Indians listen and sing through our mouth and ears. I'm not bothered about the bums on seats. I just answer so ferociously. I say, I don't care if one person comes, if I can bring tears to their eyes. That's all we are bothered about. We talk about music in a spiritual way. Whereas generally, it's Arts Council and all again. Hello, who's that, please?
Hello, it's Farooq speaking.
Hello, Farooq bhai, can you switch off the radio? Something's feeding back.
Yeah, I just switched it off.
You did it, very kindly. हाँ फारूक भाई बोलिए.
Yeah, कैसे हैं आप?
मौज में. कि कौन से फारूक हैं? हम दो फारूक को जानते हैं.
अच्छा नहीं, मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम आपके प्रोग्राम में कॉल किया.
अच्छा, तो आपका पूरा नाम क्या है मियां, बताओ.
हमाद फारूक.
हमाद फारूक. आप हैं कहाँ पे?
मैं अभी सनम में ही हूँ.
तो आए ना अंदर स्टूडियो में.
नहीं, मैं अभी किसी और तरफ जा रहा था तो मैंने आपका प्रोग्राम सुन रहा था. अच्छा. एक बात मुझे आपकी बड़ी अच्छी लगी. आपने
फरमाया हुजूर.
On the base of religion, they'll always have problems. तो मैं खुद एक पाकिस्तानी हूँ. मैं ये कहना चाहूँगा कि if you see when Pakistan was formed, right, so Jinnah himself, He gave a speech right after the creation of Pakistan.
Ji.
And he said religion has nothing to do with the state. He said like everyone is free to go wherever you want. You're free to go to your temple, to your mosque, to do everything you want.
He had very high ideals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most of the people have now forgotten, and that's very important to remember. That religion should not have anything to do with the state matters and the law.
क्या बात है?
Exactly.
Farooq bhai, I'll read my telephone number to you. I want to meet you. I want you to come on a show. You say such a beautiful thing. How old are you, Farooq?
I'm 24 now.
See, this is the beauty of the younger people. That's why I mix with young people. Farooq ji, आपको मेरा सलाम दुआ. मेरा मोबाइल है 07525.
जी, एक सेकंड होल्ड कीजिए.
आप जितना टाइम लें.
07525.
07525 070 459. आपका जो नया नस्ल है ना, you know, there's so much joy and happiness. आप लोग में इतना प्यार है. I love what you say and I would love to meet you. I would love to interview you one day because आपके ख्यालात बहुत ऊंचे हैं.
I'm really so sad about it. आज हिंदू टेम्पल्स डिस्ट्रॉय किए जा रहे हैं पाकिस्तान में. मेरा अपना कंट्री है, मुझे अफसोस होता है वो देख के.
तो क्या मुझे तो खुशी नहीं होती अगर बाबरी मस्जिद को तोड़ता है कोई, है ना? गलत है. किसी का धर्म है उसको रिस्पेक्ट करना चाहिए. बिल्कुल.
Minorities have got the same rights as the other people.
Exactly.
Anything on basis of religion, you can't do that. अगर आप देखें पाकिस्तान क्यों बना कि अगर वो कहते थे पाकिस्तान मुस्लिम्स को राइट्स नहीं मिलते, वो एक मिनॉरिटी थे, उनको राइट्स दिए जाए. अगर आप एक मिनॉरिटी को राइट्स दे रहे हैं तो अपने कंट्री के अंदर फिर मिनॉरिटी को क्यों नहीं राइट्स दे? That's absurd. I mean.
Well, Farooq, you have said something very brave, courageous and truthful and I bow my head to you. You got my number. आप शायद मौत जा रहे हो, उसके बाद हमको फोन करेंगे. We'll fix up a time. I'd love to interview you. There's a lot of hidden gems in our community. You're certainly one of them, Farooq bhai.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you for phoning. Okay, brother. Okay, thank you. Wow. You know, there are a lot of good people in our community, but they never talk about themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is true about all communities. Jo dosti ka, see, friendship is not sexy. Let's go and kill someone. That's very attractive.
Yeah.
But you know, Newcastle is an amazingly nice place.
It is actually.
You know,
it is, yeah, definitely.
you know, I was asking Bhavya, I don't meet racism except in my own community. And if I go to India, it will be worse.
Yeah.
Okay, Kerala may be all right, but Maharashtra, I'm a Bhaiya ji, nikalo.
Yeah.
If I go to Hyderabad in a Muslim area, hey Hindu, isko yahan se hatao. If I go to Bengal, hey Shara Punjabi. Bihar mein jao, ye Kais Jat ka hai, hum to Yadav hain. So there's no place for me in India.
Yep.
I mean, because I'm a doctor, because I'm loud and bold and brutal, I get anywhere.
Yeah.
But that is very sad. And Farooq is a very courageous man who's talked about absolutely as I know it to be, but nobody will speak. But children speak. It's called truth from the mouth of babes.
Yeah, the things are changing actually, even in the subclass and subdivisions. It's all going to change actually, you know.
You know, the Hindi film industry, at least I know, they're all marrying inter-religious.
Yeah.
You know, but it started with, I've got Nargis's picture there.
Yeah.
She was a Muslim.
Yeah.
Okay? Her mother was a prostitute.
Yeah.
I'm telling you absolute word for word correct. I've spoken to her daughter in Mumbai. What's her name? The name will come to me. She was the youngest MP.
Yeah.
Sadly, she's in the Congress, but never mind that. Apart from that, Sanjay Dutt's sister, Priya Dutt.
Yeah.
I've actually got her phone number because she was young. I find out, you know, I can always find out. I'm like an investigative journalist. And I said, I loved your mother's autobiography. She said, which one? I said, I got one from Sheila Naqvi.
Yeah.
And in that, when she had pancreatic cancer, in her dopiness, she said, "Hum logon ko dafnaya jata hai. We people are buried."
Yeah.
She never said "we people" before.
Yeah.
But when you're in your dope, you say that.
Exactly.
And the husband buried her. And how many Hindus objected to that? Oh, she's your wife, now she has to follow. No, she's my wife and she follows her own religion. I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Now that is true India.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That is India. Acha. Let's go to the oldies. What was he called? Devanand.
Yeah.
He was having an affair with Suraya, who was beautiful actress and singer. There's very few people like that, and a good actress too, Suraya.
Yeah.
It broke off because the grandmother broke it off, saying, "Oh, he's not a Muslim, you can't do it." Blah blah blah. It broke off. He cried one night. I've read his book. I've got his book at home. Then he started dating Kalpana Karthik. Beautiful name. Anglo-Indian Christian. She has never appeared in public for 60 years with him. She still goes to church.
Yeah.
He still was actor.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people like that, a lot.
Exactly, yeah.
So India particularly, we actually have no problem, I keep telling everyone, my cousin has become a Buddhist, so my youngest brother's younger daughter has gone married a Muslim, so no issue.
Exactly, yeah.
But people will kill for that, honor killing, dishonor killing, what nonsense, yaar. And I think humans have grown beyond the confines of their religion. I mean, I take a lot from Hindu, but I take a lot from Islam.
Yeah.
I love the communal spirit. Yeah. The word communal has become a dirty word. No, the com means community.
Yeah.
I like the way we sit. If I go to Delhi, my Muslim friend, we sit around a thali, one big thali, take it out, eat each other's jutha. Because all this jutha, you know the word jutha in Kerala? It had a meaning once upon a time.
Exactly.
It had a meaning that food mixed will give you infection.
Yeah.
Those days are gone, yeah. Isn't it? So, I love this fellow's phone call. I'm still reeling under. Okay, what shall I let you listen to?
What time is your break time?
No, break time is gone.
Yeah.
No break now.
Okay.
I'm going to play Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, who's also very carefully forgotten.
Oh, yeah.
They keep on forgetting these real guys who gave their lives.
Yeah.
I had Mrs. Geetika Banerjee here, whose father knew Subhash Chandra Bose.
Oh, okay.
So let's listen to Subhash
Because these
Chandra
are the people, Vivekananda, Swami Vivekananda, and
Bengal had a very powerful movement.
Exactly. So, Subhash Chandra Bose. These are the people who actually make India's name outside the world. Actually,
yes. Ravi Shankar.
Yeah.
They're all Bengali,
Yeah.
That's why I'm eating a lot of omega-3 for the break. PC Sarkar.
Yeah.
Jyoti Basu, okay, he was a commie, but he ruled Bengal for so many years.
Yeah.
That crazy lady who jumps on people's bonnets, what's she called? Momota Banerjee, she's Bengali. Rabindranath Tagore, Bengali.
Yeah.
A lot of very clever.
It's good and bad there.
No, Deepu Ahad, Bengali.
Yeah.
Okay, let's listen to Subhash Chandra Bose.
I do not know how many of us who are going to participate in the coming battles will survive to see India free. But whether we survive or not, whether we individually live to see India free or not, we are confident that India shall be free. We are confident that Anglo-American imperialism will be wiped out of India. We are confident that the menace that now hangs over East Asia will be removed once for all. Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram,
आपको याद दिला दूं, इसी गाने ने भारत को आज़ादी दी थी और हम उसको भूल चुके हैं. 1905, Bengal was divided by the Brits into Hindu and Muslim Bengal. They tried it. Within 6 years, they joined up again. So let's have a listen to that.
उन्होंने इस गाने को लिखा. लिखने के बाद 7 साल लगे. उसके बाद ये गाना लोगों के सामने आया. क्योंकि उन्होंने जब ये गाना लिखा, उसके बाद एक उपन्यास लिखा. उसका नाम था आनंद मठ. उसमें इस गीत को डाला. वो उपन्यास छपने में 7 साल लगे. 1882 में ये आनंद मठ उपन्यास का हिस्सा बना वंदे मातरम.
1842, 1882
उपन्यास को पढ़ा तो इसका अर्थ पता चला कि वंदे मातरम क्या है. आनंद मठ उपन्यास बंकिम चंद्र चटर्जी ने लिखा था अंग्रेजी सरकार के विरोध में और अंग्रेजी सरकार को सहयोग करने वाले उन राजा महाराजाओं के विरोध में जो किसी भी जाति और
So they divided Bengal, it united again, and East India Company had to run to Delhi.
Yeah.
So Bengal was quite a revolutionary place.
Yeah, it is.
It produced a lot of powerful people.
Yeah.
Let's listen to a bit of Jallianwala Bagh.
कि अमृतसर में कोई जलसा जुलूस नहीं होगा. शहर के अंदर या बाहर किसी भी आदमी ने जलसा जुलूस किया तो उसे गोली मार दी जाएगी.
About 1,000 people were killed, slaughtered, but it gave birth to Bhagat Singh. And that's what my fear is will happen in Palestine.
Yeah.
The way the Israeli government is killing children and all. They are producing Bhagat Singhs. That's my fear.
Yeah.
That's my hope as well. Do Do you know that this idiot Dyer, he got £26,000 from the Telegraph newspaper and a women's organization, and Kipling, who has to revere so much,
right?
He called Dyer the sword of Punjab. He just killed 1,000 people, so thank you very much. He lost his job, by the way.
Yeah.
But he got £26,000 then, which would be equal to few million now.
Millions now, yeah.
Punjab also lost a lot. Punjab has been butchered because all the invaders came through Punjab.
Yeah.
See, the people who came to India by ship to Kerala and all, the Syrian Christians, the Parsis, real immigrants, they're still there, they're still happy, they're still contributing to the film industry, to the industry. I mean, Tata.
Yeah.
All the Tata industry, one of the most massive industries and one of the most honest industries.
Yeah.
Despite being in India, they don't give bribes.
Yeah.
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jamshedji Tata, who started Tata Steelworks and everything in 1839.
Yeah.
Or 1839. 1939. I don't know. So he started Jamshedji Tata.
Yeah.
And the Brits laughed at him. And look where it's gone. He's bringing stuff into Britain.
Yeah.
Owns Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Thanks to Jamshedji Tata. But Jamshedji Tata was an immigrant. From fleeing from the invasion of Iran, Persia.
Yeah.
So those are different kind of people.
Yeah.
Even the Catholics who came to convert everyone who came there, they were not that bad. They were bad. They thought their religion is better. Let's go and bribe some people and convert them into Hindu Dharma.
Yeah.
From Hindu Dharma into proper Christianity, proper religion. But they didn't go around killing. What about Saint Thomas? Jesus' own disciple is buried in Chennai on Thomas Mound.
Yeah.
Though we have
but again, there are so much of stories and so much of things.
They said he was killed.
Things to prove actually whether he was there or not. Actually, there are.
Okay, he's not there. Do you think it makes a difference to my breakfast?
Exactly. Yeah.
If he's there, fine. If he's not, even better.
Yeah.
There's too much of foreign bootlicking in our country even today.
Yeah.
है तो ठीक है, नहीं है तो जाओ घर जाओ.
Yeah. But actually, the whole freedom movement, India sent a very massive message to the rest of the world.
Yes. South Africa.
Non-violence, actually, especially
the Gandhian method.
Exactly, the Gandhian method.
Okay, here's something of Bhagat Singh, which is not the Gandhian method. Oh, that's Bhagat Singh, 1931. That's the lovely Punjabi voice of Mahendra Kapoor.
Yeah.
I mean, Rafi was the soft. Talat was the softest.
Yeah.
And Mahendra Kapoor is the Punjabi, Dharminder type of person.
Powerful.
Yes, powerful, masculine voice.
Yeah.
Amitabh Bachchan type. But people are easy. I mean, see,
easy,
Patna and Newcastle are similar. Northern banks of the Ganges, coal came from here, and everyone in the rest of the country thinks we are stupid. Biharis. Lalu हम लोग जो है ना ये करके बात करते खैनी खा खा के. I don't know why this image. I don't follow any images. I don't subscribe to Sikh jokes. I don't. It's not true. It's a childish thing. There was a Scotsman, an Irishman, Englishman. You imagine 10-year-olds and 12-year-olds doing that. But people still crack these jokes. It's like a collusion of less educated people. Mine is hard being funny without being slightly racist or something. It's very hard. But and the humor is different, isn't it? Would you say humor in Kerala would be different from humor in Bengal? Would be different from humor in
Thing is, in Kerala actually humor is quite very popular, especially the
what, lampooning people, making cartoons of them.
Yeah, we can do whatever we want actually.
So there's an intellectual freedom.
Intellectual freedom there, because most of the the mimics or the people
who copy caricature,
all this against the political leaders, and they just enjoy it. They can do it in front of them. You can just mimic, or you can just copy or whatever, against the chief minister or opposition minister. Nobody is going to question you. Could they just see it as a...
But don't do it in Bengal.
Exactly.
Mayavati will kill you.
Even
in
Tamil Nadu, you don't have that freedom, actually, But in Kerala, actually, that's...
Tamil Nadu, you don't have that freedom.
No, because...
Why does Tamil Nadu take itself so seriously? We are the center of the south.
Yeah.
You might be, but why you so up your own backside?
No, it's the cultural difference, actually.
Kerala is more intelligent than Tamilians.
Exactly. Well, I shouldn't be...
You don't want to be slaughtered.
No.
No, but why are we so parochial? So narrow. Why are we so parochial, In the north, we'll say masala dosa wala hai. South Indian.
Yeah.
I mean, all of them are the same.
Exactly, yeah. Because...
But that's a sign of low intelligence.
That's clearly simplified when Swami was here, actually. He had a good speech about Dravida and Arya at our temple, actually. I don't know whether you remember.
Subramaniam Swami came to the temple.
Yeah, a few years ago. I think.
God, where was I?
4 or 5 years ago.
If there's a very few people I hero worship him a lot.
Yeah.
He has the guts to say what I
think 5 or 6 years ago.
My God.
Yeah. If you search, you can find out, actually. I think the speech is still in the YouTube.
No, I like what he says. He talks about culture and cultural identity and how India has lost it through this secularity thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect every religion, but secularity makes out that religion is not important, especially the majority religion.
Yeah. It's just the Indian, it's not like Dravida.
No, but he also said this Ravan.
Yeah.
He told the South Indian Karunanidhi.
Yeah.
He said Ravan was from Okhla.
Yeah.
And he said Brahmaputra or something, his wife says.
Yeah.
So he was a North Indian. So why do you worship him? So, there's a lot of distortion that suits people. To divide and rule is easy because people are thick and stupid.
Yeah,
but if you go beyond it, I mean, I enjoy the English culture, the good bits of it.
Yeah.
And I enjoy my own culture, the good bits of it.
Yeah. Even actually, if you talk about the Kerala freedom movement, actually, Kerala was actually literally divided into 3 parts, and 3 kings was ruling the 3. In that era, actually, you call it as 3 different countries. This one is Malabar.
Yes.
Then the middle part is Kochi. That's where I'm from. And then the Travancore side is in the Trivandrum, the bottom part, actually. So
Malabar Hills.
Malabar is the far end side. Then the middle part is Cochin, and then the Travancore is the bottom.
Kochi became Cochin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the Malabar was ruled by Parisi Raja, was the king, and he was the leader of the movement from that side against the British.
Mm-hmm.
And the middle part, Cochin part was Paliyatachan. He was the leader
against the Brits.
Yeah. Then the Veluthambi Delava, he was the king, and also he led the freedom movement in that side from the Travancore. So then later on, actually, there are so many leaders. They came and took in charge actually of the freedom movement. Kalapan, Matharan, so many places.
Where was Sarojini Naidu from? She was a poetess writing mainly in English.
Yeah.
She had a lot to Coromandel Coast and those kind of things. She was talking. The same part is Kerala.
No, she's not from Kerala.
Huh? She's not?
No, she's not from
Kerala.
Okay.
And what about the fishing nets that have been pinched from China?
Yeah, the Chinese.
They're Chinese, aren't they?
Cochin, yeah.
In Cochin, you find all these massive nets, but they're all from China, actually.
Yeah. It's called Chinese nets.
Oh, it's called Chinese nets.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, they're very picturesque. I've got lots of videos of those things.
Yeah.
I went to Kerala. I stayed 14 days.
Oh, okay.
I had about 6-7 days of Ayurvedic massage. Because Kerala still has that.
Oh, yes, yeah.
And there's a Dr. Joseph or something, forgotten his name now. He's the brand ambassador for Ayurveda in Kerala.
Okay.
And Goa copies it.
Yeah.
Goa is a cheap version of cheap merchandise. Yeah.
Yeah, they promote it in a different way. Yeah.
So but it's a good break. Kerala backwaters again.
Yeah.
On the houseboats like Leh.
Yeah.
Lake in Jammu and Kashmir is similar.
Yeah.
So I was there. My wife was there. We had mosquito nets, food being cooked on the thing.
I am from that place actually.
Oh.
Kottayam.
What is it called?
Kottayam.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then in Kerala, there's a place that was you just see the spikes of trees sticking out. It's an eco reserve. It's a hotel there where you go on a motorboat.
Yeah.
and you got the tops of trees. The water is 200 feet down, but the whole tree is under
that's
the
Tekadi.
Tekadi Lake.
Yeah, lake. Yeah.
Ah. Yeah. And the first time in my life I saw elaichi tree, cardamom tree. I didn't know what plant it looked like.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't know what tea plantation looked like.
Right.
I didn't know what coffee looked like.
Yeah.
Because I'm from the north. I didn't know what cashew looked like. I just have the end product.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the end looked like.
Yeah.
Okay, we are coming to the end. We have 3-4 minutes, but I've got so much gear to wind up, and I can see there's the next presenter. I hope, Sandeep, you have 2 studios, because I find it very difficult that there's a presenter breathing down my neck.
Yeah.
And I think I'll work very hard that we have 2 studios very soon.
Yeah.
It was getting increasingly difficult. I want to raise the standard of this show, and I'm being forced to just do a radio show. I want television running from here. But so it is. आपको भारत माता की तरफ से नमस्कार, इंडिपेंडेंस डे का। चरण जी आपको माइक पर बोलिए ना।
2 घंटे ही बोलना, माइक पर ही बोलना।
अच्छा 2 घंटे माइक पर बोलेंगे, ठीक है।
मैं
तो
बस से अंदर आया था कि मैं भी केरला जा रहा हूँ ना।
आप केरला जा रहे हैं? आप रेडियो शो सुनते भी हैं? केरला जाइए, एकदम केरला के बादशाह बैठे हुए हैं। और वो जो बैक वाटर्स में बोट, उस पर जरूर रहिएगा। इट वाज ब्यूटीफुल, बिल्कुल आपका देखभाल।
If you are going there, I can give you some tips and
there you are. हाँ, I'll pass you his number.
Yeah.
GB, ठीक है, okay.
I can see you.
Okay, thank you. That's Charan ji, who is going to Kerala very soon, and I have the grandfather of Kerala sitting in front of me. GB, the Gopalan from the Malayali newspaper. Which one was it? That give you lots of millions of hits. What paper is that?
Well,
who made you world famous?
Yeah. There are so many actually, so I don't know.
The one who our show was, you sent them a link.
Yes, see who is going to publish this one as well.
Oh, yeah, they better do, or we are coming to get them.
Exactly.
Okay. So I'll end with again Sare Jahan Se Acha song, and I'll clean up quickly because I've got so much gear. I don't want to lose any of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Namaste, Adab, Sat Sri Akal.
Oh, my car is in, like, right now I'm in Fenham.
Fenham, walk into the studio. Why are you wasting telephone money? Come to the beacon.
You're there?
Yeah. I'm talking to you live. I'm not sitting in New
studio?
Zealand. Bring your car to the beacon building, park it, come, go to the desk, ask where we are. Come and join us now.
Dr. Anand, I'll be coming today at 3 o'clock because right now I have to go for Jummah, you know what I mean?
Okay, but before Jummah, yaar, it's only 12 o'clock. Jummah starts at 1:30 and 2:30.
Dr. Anand, I have to go home. I have to prepare for
you have to get ready and all. Okay, but you're welcome to any show. My shows are Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Dr. Anand, I love to visit you. I love to visit you.
ठीक है.
So nice talking to you, and I'll be coming to you. I'll be coming to you, inshallah.
Thank you. Very kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for your call.
I'm a big fan of you. Thank you
oh
very
my
much.
God. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
If I was any whiter, I would blush. I try to make the thing real. Yesterday, I was sitting with Sandeep and said, Sandeep, let's turn Studio One into a studio instead of just a recording studio and a storehouse of garbage.
Right.
I told him yesterday. He said, okay, let's do it. I said, make a window here. The quality of people that come here. I'm waiting for Sir John Hall to come.
Oh, wow.
This is better than the other place, but it could be better,
Yes.
I actually want a television studio where the sound also goes out. Yeah. The other idea, what do you think of GB? I know it's Indian independence, but you're doing other things. Amar Mirza is taking over the bistro.
Oh.
And from 1st of September. And I'll put it to him, put a L-shaped cushion in the corner nearest us.
Okay.
And give me a similar chair, white or red or whatever you fancy, white and black, Newcastle United, whatever. And we run my radio shows from there. And anyone can come in and join. And the mics will be closer. So you can have a coffee, tea. It advertises the bistro. At night, if I do a show, it will be seen.
Oh, so the bistro will still have coffee and whatever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You'll be sitting in bistro, yucking your head off. And I'll be talking to somebody else. I wanted live. There's a lady called something Tandon. It's not Ravina, it's some Tandon, who does a Sunday morning show from a hotel in London.
Okay.
She's brilliant, because she actually has people phoning in. She has MPs phoning in. Someone else on the phone. Why this happens? But
somehow hidden by the infrastructure and its continuing successes in the West, rape is here as well.
No.
The only thing is it's subdued and it's not pointed out so much. And I'm pretty sure that India is way ahead and is making tremendous progress in this field.
The Prime Minister today, who was, as you quite rightly pointed, was not standing behind a bulletproof thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's a big change.
Yeah, it's a big change because normally Prime Ministers... And you said something very special about today's Prime Minister, the first one.
This is the first time in the history, actually, a Prime Minister did the speech, independent speech, without a scripted note.
Without script.
Without script.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I mean, you are a good speaker.
He's a very talented man.
No, tell me. If you speak from your heart, which you do, and I gave you a written speech,
right?
Everyone can make out Mayawati. These people, they read the damn thing.
Exactly.
And they get on cast votes.
Yes.
This all that.
Yes.
But anyway, and the other thing good about the election was it was the young voters who got him in. The people on Twitter, Facebook, the young population.
They wanted to
The Buddhas lost out because they're not used to technology.
True.
Would you agree? I mean, you're a software engineer.
Yeah, that's true.
If there wasn't Twitter, Facebook, and if Narendra Modi didn't have an iPhone, of which he keeps taking pictures. On the one hand, he's very narcissistic. Well, so am I. But he's conversant. Can you imagine Manmohan Singh even answering a phone call? So I think he is up to date.
Yeah.
There are changes. There are other subtle changes. Swami Ramdev always went to a Pathshala, never went to an English medium school.
Right.
But slowly I hear words like USP.
Right.
ROI.
Yes.
So obviously there are even Swamis who are so important who are trying to learn English, and I respect them for that. Another change I've noticed that people from the south, at one time there was big objection to speaking in Hindi. They make such an effort, and Subramanian Swami is my guru. He speaks Tamil obviously fluently. I don't understand. His English is brilliant. He was in Harvard, but he speaks Hindi just as good,
Oh, yeah.
And we have got over those little divisions that we fought about. Otherwise, we quarrel over such titchy little things, You go to Bengaluru, all the signs are... Namaste, Adab, Sat Sri Akal. I'll speak. Today is India's Independence Day, and we hope to keep the show extremely positive. It's so easy to find fault with the people who divided India and who run India or who ran India. Let's just talk positive today. I have in the studio 3 lovely people, and that's excluding me. We have in the studio a most important person called Bhavya. She's almost 11. She'll be 11 in a few days' time. We have her daddy who's spoken to the Queen for 15 minutes. And please come to the mic. You're talking to the mic, not me. And of course, we have our regular suspect, Syed Hassan Ahmed.
Hi.
Syed Saab. Let's speak it in English because...
Ji namaskar, adab, Sat Sri Akal. Basically, I'm here to wish all the Indian community here, abroad and also in India, a very, very happy Day of Independence, Mubarak in Hindi and Urdu. But we feel that this is a great moment of achievement in the sense that India has really made huge strides in economic and other success. And also ending with the last election, which was so peaceful and so great, and a great change in India has already taken place.
What impressed me, did it impress you as well, that 71% of people voted in a country not that rich or literate, and no one even accused it of corruption.
True.
The other election, it was all, sorry, your vote is taken.
Right.
And they could even fool the electronic machines. All that didn't happen. I think there's a basic change in Indian mentality, and I'd like your comments on that. With the business of rape, I'm sorry to bring it so early in the topic. Women's position was not secure in India, where on the one hand, we Hindus worship goddesses. On the other hand, there's so many rapes happening. And worse than the rape is people saying, oh, bacche hain, galti kar dete, they make mistakes.
Doc,
that's so sad that in a country where we respect both countries. Oh, hello, good afternoon. Who's that, please?
हेलो डॉक्टर साहब नमस्ते।
अरे कैसे हैं मियाँ जी?
मियाँ साहब
आप फोन करते हैं मेरा दिल बाग बाग हो जाता है।
बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो।
थैंक यू सर। थैंक यू मियाँ जी।
सुनने वाले हैं रेडियो स्टेशन पे सभी बाहर।
थैंक यू सर।
बिजनेस से बैठे हुए हैं और सबको भी।
थैंक यू। अगर इधर से गुजरेंगे तो बतीसा रखा है।
मैं सुन रहा था, मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ ये उधर तो आते नहीं है, रेडी पे बहुत आते हैं।
कौन? सैयद
मियाँ साहब वो
बताइए, आप अपने सफाई दीजिए, क्यों नहीं आ पाते?
मियाँ साहब वो घर में कुछ रिपेयर हो रही जिसकी वजह से मुझे इनसे भी छुट्टी लेनी।
क्या रिपेयरिंग होती है भाई?
वो ईंटें और गारा है, अब क्या करें?
मैं फोन पे बात नहीं करूंगा, फिर बात करूंगा।
ठीक है, ठीक है।
ओके, थैंक यू भाई, थैंक यू। आपने जो हमें टेक्स्ट भेजा था, आई सेंट इट टू करमचंद, who was missing you. I sent it to Arif Asad Saab, who was missing you. And somebody whose name I won't say, वो कहते हैं कि एनिमी कैंप चले गए। हम कहे नहीं यार, so I sent that.
किसी कैंप में
नहीं, आप किसी कैंप में नहीं है। आप एक टांग इधर है, एक टांग उधर है। दिल्ली में पैदा हुए, लाहौर में बड़े हुए, कराची में भी काम किए। So this man, okay. We were talking about how to improve thing. See, we are very lucky. Yesterday, I cannot tell you how much of a fan I am of the statement that Iftikhar Khan made, and I said this yesterday as well, that people from India and Pakistan who are fighting with each other, not the soldiers who are just doing the bidding, the politicians, the religious people, fanatics, they should come and stay in Newcastle for a week. We'll do a course on brainwashing them into becoming friends.
Doc, in this respect, I would like to make a small comment.
Please.
If, say for example, Mr. Gopalan is here.
Gopalan.
And,
GB, call him GB.
Gopalan from Gopal. And Bhavya. And supposing we opened the line today and said, there is no border. You think people are going to jump
only in?
And of course, what you mentioned about Mr. Modi's speech, and GB Gopalan mentioned that it wasn't written. You know, when you speak extempore and without writing, then it's coming from the heart.
Yeah. And people believe you.
It comes out and you cannot subdue it because you didn't predetermine it and write it.
You know, my mother was watching and I was getting ready to come here quickly. I heard him say that हमें बहुत शर्म से मेरा सर झुक जाता है रेप को लेकर के, लेकिन आप याद रखें कि आप बेटियों से, you tell your, I'll speak in English, you ask your daughters, where are you going, when will you come, keep the mobile phone me as soon as you're ready, I'll pick you up. But with the sons, do what you like. How many Indian fathers or Pakistani fathers say to the boys, where were you, when will you phone back, when will you come back? I mean, you got two daughters, you look after them. But if it was your son, कोई गल नहीं, करने दो, लड़का है।
मेल डोमिनेटेड सोसाइटी दुनिया में रही है, आस्ता आस्ता चेंज हर जगह आ रही है। अब देखिए यहाँ पर भी आई, हमारे सामने आई इफेक्टिवली।
English.
It's two sides of a coin.
Yes. But these are deep-rooted cultural changes that have to actually change. We have to have it, you know. The other thing, I mean, we'll do a Narendra Modi show tomorrow. Would you prepare for that at least? No, okay. I had a word with my mother. I hope it comes through. If it does. Somebody's phoned. Who's that, please? Who's that, please?
Hello, sir.
Who's that, please?
Is this Spice FM?
It is Spice FM. Who's that?
Yes, this is Zain calling you from Newcastle.
What's it about?
So I was just calling, like, I just wanted to speak to Dr. Anand.
I am Dr. Anand. Speak to me.
Oh, Dr. Anand, you there? Oh, okay. I just needed to tell you that I've just started to listen to your radio. Like, I've just come into Newcastle.
Oh.
And, I've loved your radio, and it's, like, great because I moved from Sunderland and your radio was not available over there. And now I'm feeling like I'm home. Because, it's really, really nice.
What a compliment. Thank you, sir.
Like you're in the car and...
Where are you, my friend? Where's your car?